Welcome back to my channel, the best place for new signers, intermediate signers, and struggling signers. In today's video, I'm going to talk about your role as an ASL student in building connections and relationships in the deaf community. So if you've been wanting to make friends, get involved, make connections inside the deaf community, but aren't quite sure how to do it, then keep watching. The deaf community is a beautiful place to be, and whatever your reason for learning sign language, your ultimate goal is to be connected to the deaf community in some way, some aspect. So let's go over some ways that you can do that. I cannot stress enough that your intention is the most important part of this equation. Your intention. You want to involve yourself in the deaf community with thoughts of, how can I connect? How can I add value? Not in the sense of, what's in it for me? How can I get value? Or how can I serve them or help them? Let's break that down and explain exactly what I mean by that. So number one, we don't expect them to teach us. We don't expect them to serve us. Of course, we can learn from them, and that's a great place to do it. But we don't go in there going, teach me sign language, teach me everything, give me, serve me, right? I go over this quite a bit in this video. I won't repeat myself. So if you want to know more about that, if you're feeling a little bit angry about it when you hear me say that, definitely check out this video so you understand exactly what I'm talking about. I'm not saying you can't learn from them. Every time I interact within the deaf community directly, I learn, I improve, I grow, and that's the same for everybody. So I'm not saying you can't learn from them and they can't serve you. But like I said at the beginning, it's your intention. Are you going in there to take, or are you going in there to add? A lot of people kind of think about sign language as like, oh, I want to help them. I want to serve them. Your intention is based out of thinking they're inferior. You're probably not saying, oh, I think they're less than me. I don't think that's the kind of person you are. You may be subconsciously thinking they need you to save them, help them, to serve them. But remember, they don't want to be treated less than. They don't want to be treated as if you're superior to them. And you can feel it. You can feel that when that happens, right? Like, have you ever had those times where somebody's befriending you, but really you find out it's because, or maybe it's they think they want to save you. The easiest example I can think of is a religious sense. When somebody's befriending you, but they really just want to save your soul, kind of a thing. Not bashing religions at all, but it's the easiest way to make that a concrete thing. Is it doesn't feel good, because then you go, maybe they don't actually care about me, or maybe they think I'm a bad person, or they're better than me, or you feel like they're self-righteous or whatever. You know, that kind of feeling that you get from that interaction? Maybe they actually care about you as a person, but you're not going to get that because all you can feel is that ick, right? We don't want that. Maybe you want to be an interpreter. Maybe you want to be a deaf educator or a speech language pathologist. Or maybe you're learning sign language for your own church and you want to be able to sign with people in your congregation. But ultimately, you're not there to save them or serve them. You're there to connect and build bridges and have relationships together. It's not this, I'm going to help you. Like I said, you want to go into the deaf community thinking, how can you add value? Now, add value doesn't mean serve. Add value could be you attending a deaf poetry night and enjoying it and applauding, or inviting other people to the deaf poetry night. It could be you participating in the deaf poetry night. It could be you sharing the event and inviting other people to it, or making a new friend and texting them and hanging out with them. Whatever it is, it's just showing up and participating in the community authentically. That's really all it is. It's just being a nice person. So think of the golden rule in any kind of a situation. I like the golden rule. It's super easy to live by. Treat everybody else like I want to be treated. I don't think any example or any further explanation is needed. But adding value is just contributing, participating, and being yourself. Another thing I want to speak to, and it particularly connects with you don't want to go in with the intention of serving or saving or thinking you're better than. Again, I don't think that's who you are. But you need to be aware of the history of the members of the deaf community. Every day, they are treated less than. They are disrespected. They are thought of as less intelligent. People take advantage of them. Oh my gosh, the stories that the comment section could fill. I could fill hours of YouTube videos telling you of all the stories I've heard of over the years of how the members of the deaf community have been treated. There are members in the deaf community that really do not like hearing people because of how their experience with hearing people be. Their own parents, their own families have contributed. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying many of their own families and parents and siblings and relatives and friends and coworkers and bosses and government entities have treated them poorly, neglected them, ignored them, refused to communicate with them. So you have to go into the community being aware of that. Some people may not like you because you're hearing, because of their experiences. And don't take it personally. It doesn't mean you're a bad person and maybe they'll never like you. It doesn't matter, but just be aware of it. And that's why I really want to urge you and caution you that when you go into a deaf community, you have to have the best intention. So if you're going in there with the right intention, you have started to learn sign language on your own. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect, but you've put in the effort and they can see that you've put in the effort without expecting anything from them. You've taken the time to learn about the culture, to learn about the community. So join Facebook groups that are run by deaf and hard of hearing members. Read books about the deaf culture and the deaf community. There's a lot. Well, maybe not like a lot, but there's several on Amazon you can find. You reach out, connect with somebody that you may know that's deaf or hard of hearing, or if you meet somebody in the deaf community, say, hey, I want to learn more about the deaf culture and the deaf community. Do you have some time to explain some things to me? Maybe you have questions, or maybe you just want to learn about it, but just pose that question and open up that dialogue and be willing to hear it. Go out there into the community events. I'm not saying all this stuff to make you nervous. I'm bringing awareness to it, and I want you to go in there to have fun. Get out there, have fun. Don't worry about making mistakes, because we all make mistakes. But go there to connect, have fun with it, enjoy it, and celebrate it, because it's such a neat experience and it's such a neat community and culture to be involved in. It's nothing like you've ever experienced before. And it's a fantastic, not necessarily because it's not a place, but it's a fantastic place, fantastic group of people to be around and involved with, and you'll grow so much. Just make sure that your heart is there and you're good to go. You put in the effort, you show up, and you learn and respect them, you're solid. You don't need to worry about anything. This is just to bring awareness that it's your responsibility to show up in the best way possible, and always with the intention of you adding rather than taking. You'll receive, you'll get lots of goodness and wonderful experiences, but you just have to go in there going, how can I add? How can I give? And you're good to go. All of these videos that we've gone over in the last few weeks, how to understand people better, how to interact and show up in the deaf community, is all leading up to our first conversation challenge for the year 2021. So I'm super excited. If you remember, our conversational goal challenge for the entire year is to have 500,000 signed conversations by December 31st, 2021. So this is our first opportunity to come together as a group and have signed conversations in a 5-day challenge. So come back next week, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that challenge. Super easy, super fun, super fast, and it's gonna get us to those numbers quicker. All right, I will see you in the next one. If you missed any of those videos I talked about, check out these two here, and I'll have links down in the description for you as well. Mwah!